Welcome everybody out to the Late Night Facecheck. My name is Valkamer, and we are here today with Brutal PinkiePie of Assistant Newb Manager. Brutal PinkiePie, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, this will be the first Late Night Facecheck in about, probably 6 months' time, so you'll have to forgive viewers for not being as familiar with it, but tell us who you are. I mentioned the team, but let's dive in there a little bit.
Would you like to know me about my NGS career?
Sure.
Okay, so I have done 3 full seasons so far in NGS. I started off as a sub on Regen Rebel. I was like recruited by Taco. I was just a friend. I had no idea what NGS was, and he was like, just come and be a sub. So I did sub work, and then one of my friends, Thana, recruited me for TRSG nights.
Okay.
And so I came in kind of like late in the season when they were in Division D, and then we ended up going into Division C the very next season. And so that was like my first real introduction to NGS in general. And then after that season, I took a break and I decided to start my own team last season. And we were a sister team of TRSG, so we were TRSG Undead. We were like second place in our division. I was really proud.
Nice.
And then this season, I was actually recruited again by someone who referred me to someone, which was Nolius, who got the recruitment for me. And so he reached out to me, and I just checked them out. Thought about doing my own team, but then I ended up just staying with them because it seemed like the right thing to do. They seemed like very good, wholesome people, and I was very comfortable with being on their team.
I've known Nolius for several seasons now, and I agree Nolius is good people. I can't say that I have as close of a relationship with the rest of your team as I do with Nolius, but I imagine with what I know of Nolius and now some interaction with you, it's absolutely good people. So,
Absolutely.
so this is going to be my hard-hitting question, if you will. I believe that placements were done extremely well. I think we've got a very tight-knit division. Your team has done extremely well this season. I think only dropping 2 maps so far. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So my hard-hitting part of the question is, what have you seen as a team that has gone from being, hey, we're placed really well, to having just this fantastic run this season? What is some of the secret for you?
I would have to say it's our synergy as a group. Like we have, as you noticed, we have people that flex in and out. So we actually have 6 main rosters to our group. And every single one of them, every single one of us is just, we're very calm, collective. We're trying to have a good time, though we know our faults when we do fault or troll in the moment. But we just seem to come together like collectively. And I think the synergy is really what helped us, because in the beginning, we really didn't feel like we were the strongest team. Though in my heart, I felt like when I saw the team, I kind of just knew like just how we were like together, and I just felt like we could go far with our attitude primarily. And but it was pretty. This is a little bit more than I thought we were gonna do. So it's been wonderful, though, I would have to say, and I would, like I said, I think the secret is our synergy.
Very nice. Yeah, again, if you look at it, so assistant new manager last season was in D West. I don't know what division TRSG Undead where you came from, what division they might have been in.
To be East.
B East. And
Yes.
so you take these components, which I believe are all strong players, but you take some B East, you take some D West, you mix them together, and you just have this concoction that is just taken the division by storm. I've had people, as I do the analyst report, talk about how no team ambushes the way you guys do. I mean, again, you've only lost 2 maps. You've had games that have just been absolutely dominant, and explosive, and so it's neat to see that come together. I've got to think at this point with the performance that you're the clear favorites through the playoffs, though I'm sure everybody wants to take a shot at you. That's what happens being on top, I suppose. And I think if the team keeps rolling, you guys are going to have a successful season in Division A next season.
I definitely agree with that. My hopes actually when I finished last season, unfortunately we couldn't go to like Division A because the team ended up disbanding, but Div A was actually something I really want to do because I want to keep pushing my limits and see how far I go. Because like I said, I started in D, like very at the end of it, and then I went straight into C, and then I went to B, and I want to see us keep going, you know? So
Absolutely.
there's a joke that I'm trying to like force my rank on Storm League, so we have to go to Div A, but I don't know.
Hey,
I'm losing right now.
nothing wrong with looking at where you're at and hoping to progress. So I think that's a fine goal. Now on the team, you mentioned there's a lot of flexibility. The clips I've seen, you've primarily been in damage roles. Do you find yourself only in a damage role, or do you also flex into other positions?
That is correct. I am a damage main. I play a lot of the damage range heroes in particular. So I'm much more comfortable. That's what I kind of like started in NGS on, and when I got all my coaching from. And so I just, you know, I felt like it's the first video game I can actually like do damage roll on and not do like healer or something else. So it was, yeah, I stay in damage and I truly enjoy it too.
Nice. Well, the results have been fantastic, so keep up the good work. So now you were nice enough to share a clip with me. It's actually a montage of clips that I will click over to here. So, boom, we are there. I'm going to go ahead and hit play for us. But we have several matches that are included here in this montage, and let's see. This looks like LTK if I'm reading the
That is
names
correct.
right. So a big, absolutely big devouring maw there. I don't know if you particularly chose this because you got to hit the big maw, but
Of course I did.
I want to say this is the one that we picked because Diablo gets jumped on, but we'll see here in just a second. That might be one of the next ones. Spoilers, folks. Sorry. Ooh, I really liked the Gus there as the save.
Mm-hmm. Nor's been having incredible Gus this season with like defensively or offensively. Yep, and here's his troll video.
Ah, there it is. So the Falstad giveth, and sometimes the Sonya taketh away.
That is correct.
I commented looking through this one that Shrinks doesn't even join the team fight. He's just playing up on the shrine the whole time, making you guys do all the hard work. I mean,
Yeah, he's just don't mind me.
You're not even pushing buttons at that point,
here,
right?
I'm here. We do have numbers.
Oh, but this is him pushing buttons now.
Beautiful. Oh.
Big combo there with the light bomb and the X strike.
Alright, cupping butt or what?
Yeah, treat it up.
Just don't go too far.
Oh, and this is me trolling. I really wanted this Vala, and I was told not to do it, and I still went.
You have an E?
Unfortunately, I didn't get the phase shift time.
Oh, I didn't like
And as Nor's walking away, he was like, I told you not to go in.
Yeah, I told you not to get too deep. All right. And we are back. So a wonderful clip, or set of clips, I should say, for the team. I think the team is playing well. It sounds like there's some laughter even in deaths, and you're bouncing back well. Obviously, the results are are there and proof for themselves. So, well, my friend, it is now the lightning round. Are you
Oh
ready?
boy. I don't know. Yeah, I guess
All right,
I'm ready.
for anybody who may not be familiar, the lightning round of questions is this stack of cue cards, which Brutal PinkiePie is not privy to. We will see just how many you can get through during that time. The time is 1 minute on the timer. Brutal PinkiePie, are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay, the timer will start as I finish reading the first question. The best hero to host a party.
Li Ming.
Best non-HOTS Blizzard game.
Diablo.
How does your team shot call?
Everybody.
Okay. The worst hero in the game.
Murky.
Your hero crush.
Varian.
Hero for their own movie.
Kira.
What map has the best look?
Garden of Terror.
Worst hero to loan money to.
Murky.
Which map would you turn into an area rug for your home?
Garden of Terror.
Favorite talent name.
Wave of Force.
Which hero would have the best TV show?
The best?
Yeah.
Lily.
And name a heroic you want in real life.
Dragon Arrow.
Favorite hero.
Li Ming.
Oh, and right as the time ended, in fact. So, let's count these up. The previous record, which has stood for years now, in fact, is 14. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. A very respectable number, right up there next to the champions, in fact. All right, let's see. You said that the hero with the best TV show would be Lily of all heroes. So
Yes.
not the highest in pick rate, our friend Lily, but why would she have the best TV show?
It's her quirky attitude that she has, and I feel like she would have like these dumb puns through her show and stuff like that. And like my uncle taught me this one. Like I just feel like she's really quirky with her attitude, and she would make a good host for a team. I also thought about Vala. Vala would probably do well too.
I think Vala's TV show would probably take off rather well. So, well, I'm all for it. I would watch the Lily TV show. Do we know what kind of show you're after here? Is it a talk show? Is it an adventure show?
Talk show for sure.
Talk
Yeah,
show
talk
with
show.
Lily. All right. So afternoon tea with Lily Stormstout. Look for it soon to come on whatever program or streaming service Brutal PinkiePie decides to launch that on. I'm sure it'll be a great hit. I know that I quite enjoyed the music video that included Lily and Tychus. I thought that one was well done.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I'll find the link to it and add it to the comments to the video, and I'll make sure to text it to you as well. But it was wonderfully done. Well, Brutal PinkiePie, we have reached the point where we are at an end, and that means it's time for shoutouts. What shoutouts would you like to give?
First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Charlemagne for helping me clip the video. He took time out of his day. He didn't need to do that, and he sat down and do replays with me. Also, I would like to thank my team. I really do appreciate you all staying very strong mentally, and that we're trying to, even when things seem really tough, and we lost as bad as we did on Infernal Shrines to Gambit Gaming, the very next game we just annihilated. And that's the kind of attitude that I love being on the team with. And I want to thank you as a caster and as a YouTuber and uploader for doing this. It means a lot, and it gives people an opportunity to be seen and to be recognized, and it's a beautiful thing. And lastly, I just want to thank all my friends in the game, out of the game, everyone that's not my friends, that is friends with my team, or not even my team, but every other team in our division. We work really hard, and I'm really appreciative to be part of this division. I'm very appreciative to make as many friends as I have this season, and to continue to make friends like I do, and people saying that they look up to me, and I don't think they should because I'm always trolling. But I appreciate, like I said, the friendship that's coming along, and like I said, everybody that's supporting, whether they play the game or they don't play the game. It means a lot to have all the love that we can get.
Wonderful. Well, you heard it here, folks. You got a great role model here in Brutal PinkiePie, full of sass, sarcasm, and explosive gleaming orbs, as we saw in the video. So, thanks for being here. You can check out matches for NGS on the YouTube, and you can check out nexusgamingseries.org to find all sorts of information there. For me, my name is Valkamer with my traditional shout out. Hi, Mom. This has been the Late Night Facecheck. Mind the bushes out there, folks, and have a fantastic evening.